New development. Morning, everybody.
On ESPN Radio and on ESPN2.
Good thing we got time.
This is Freddie and Harry. Malik Neighbors is a stud. Trust me, folks. I understand that. This has no slight on his game and how he plays and what he means to this team right now. But when you look at all the quarterbacks in the first round that the Giants could have drafted at 6, it's a great feeling when you have that Ferrari, when you have that Rolls Royce, which is Malik Neighbors. But where you gonna go if you don't have no damn keys to crank it up? Check out more from Freddie and Harry weekdays at 3 Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
It's allergy season. Morning, everybody.
ESPN, Des Moines sports leader.
Morning, Steven.
The following show on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC.
Morning, Scotty. All right, good Saturday morning all across the good old U.S. of A. It's Outdoors with Outdoors Dan time on the Outdoor Call Radio, brought to you in part by Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old U.S. of A. Andrew's over there manning the phones, 244-1350, 244-1350. Good morning, Rick Seeker. And all my friends out there, either you're crappie fishing, you're chasing turkeys, you're doing something all across the good old U.S. of A. We've got a lot to do here in the next 2 hours. I got a good turkey story for you. Got some stuff to tell you about. Got a couple prizes to give away. And all that other fun stuff. 8 o'clock, we'll have Joe Coy from Fourth Arrow. Good morning, Richard. Richard! That's Richard in the Northeast there. Good morning, buddy. You have a good show, too. Happy Easter weekend, everybody, by the way. I hope everybody's got plans for Easter, and that snuck up on us pretty quick, didn't it? I'm telling you. Easter. Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. That's where I keep my trailers and all my other stuff. 12 by 50 assigned spots. You'll get a big old spot. They got secure gates 24/7, security cameras. You get a discount for multiple spots. If you get a couple, you got a boat, you got a camper, whatever. Well, they'll give you a discount. They're good people. Just give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a call, 515-822-1362, and they will take great care of you. The Chico show in Pennsylvania was a big success. I talked to Matt. It was said best one ever, so congrats to Matt and everybody out there. The Beard had a really good booth going. Nice bird this week, my friend. Good morning, all. Thank you, Richard Grabs. Now, there's Richard. Richard! That's the Richard. Pete, good morning, Donut. How you doing, buddy? Jeff, good morning in New York. Happy Easter, Stephen. A lot can happen in 2 days. There you go. I'm telling you. Todd said he actually got rid of more clothing. He sold more clothing than calls. And I said, well, you've been selling those fine turkey calls there for a few years now. That makes sense. I mean, everybody wants a Rupert. I got a Rupert shirt on right here. I love my Rupert hoodies. But they sold a lot of swag, so there's going to be a lot of people styling and profiling Rupert's Roost in Peace and Rut in Peace gear all over PA and the East Coast. So that's a good thing. Turkey weather this week. Monday was horrible. Monday was, if you were out, it was 35 mile an hour winds. If you were out of the wind, I'm sure you were fine. I did not get that opportunity. My decoys I had to sneak out and put a corn stalk in between the tail fan just to keep my decoy from spinning like crazy. I don't mind a little side-to-side action on my deeks, but I don't want it going 360 like crazy. And I could barely hear the birds. The birds were roosted a couple hundred yards in front of me, and I could barely hear them. But and I know and that's because the wind was blowing at me. So the wind was, when I tried to call, I doubt if they heard me at all. But I sat for several hours and didn't have any action, and it didn't surprise me. Tuesday, didn't even go out. Got up, it was really windy again. Wednesday was a different story. Wednesday was fine, and you could hear everything. And Wednesday was a beautiful day. Andrew, it was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day.
As long as you can sing it, it definitely was a beautiful day.
I'm telling you, man. I love it when you get out there, and I try to get out to the blind at least 35, 40 minutes before first light. That way I can get everything set up. I get my calls conditioned, and I just sit there listening. Then you start hearing those songbirds wake up, and then you hear that first little. Then you'll hear that gobble. Boy, I tell you what, it's a beautiful feeling. So I'll tell you the hunt, and it was a great hunt. And I had something happen to me. I told the story on Turkey Talk Wednesday. I had something happen to me. I don't think I've ever had happen to me. This was, and again, folks, I'm only keeping a total because when I first started a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I could not kill a turkey to save my life, and I made a goal of myself that I would like to take a hunt one day. I said 30 something years ago. One day I would love to have 100 birds with my bow. So I set that goal, and I am 2 birds away from making that reality come true. So I got 98. 98 was great on Wednesday, but I'll tell you that story here in a second. We're going to have Joe Coy from Fourth Arrow on at 8 o'clock. I just sent a text to my buddy, the Bender, fantasy football. The NFL draft is next week, so Howard's 2 hours behind us, so it's 5 in the morning out there. If I don't hear from him, we had a guest canceled last minute on me, so I had an hour open up, and so if we hear from the Bender, which we might not because it's early, and I don't blame him, I'd be sleeping too. We'll get Howard on and see what he says, but we will definitely have the Bender on sooner than later. Andrew, right, Andrew?
That's correct. Can't go too long without him.
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, the guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, allergies are horrible, man. I tell you, you got post-traumatic allergy syndrome. Happy Easter. A lot can happen in 3 days, friends. Yeah, Steven says, too. Oh, the Rupert's up. Rupert said hi, Andrew. He didn't tell me hi.
Hey, Rupert. Thanks again for giving me a shout-out.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Brant, good morning, buddy. I am listening in the car. Brant, you're always a good man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be nice if you said good morning to me, Rupert. I got to talk to Chrissy yesterday. She's always nicer than Todd. Speaking of Todd, I've got a little sissy call to give away today. This is my last one for the season. I found one more to give away, so somebody's going to get a beautiful turkey call this morning. Turkeys. Anyway, what else have I got to tell you? There was something else I was going to tell you. Oh, I sent out a bunch of friend requests or follow likes. Bowstring Adventures. That's the new name of the new TV program we're working on for this year. And I set up a Facebook page for us. Hey, and I didn't know this. Did you know that after 30 days, if you do... Morning, Daryl in Oklahoma. How you doing, buddy? Daryl's a good guy. I like Daryl. Did you know after 30 days, if you do a Facebook Live, Facebook takes your videos down? So if you miss any of the live streams that we do here on the radio shows or like on Turkey Talk Radio, because it is you're watching on Facebook, that vest and hoodie combo is on point. Well, of course it is. I'm always on point, Todd. What do you?
You may be pointy. I don't know if you're always on point.
Well, hey, I'm telling you, man, I love this vest.
It looks good.
Yeah, Roop got me one that's got like a not Velcro, but like a fleece on the inside, like a thinner.
Yeah.
But this game hide vest, man. I'm telling you what, that thing's warm if you got a layer. What was I talking about before I started talking about the other thing?
How can you do that?
I don't know. I got transitioned and I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
You're talking about Rupert.
No, before Rupert said that, what was I talking about?
Oh, Dan, who knows?
You don't even pay attention.
Half the time, I don't know what you're saying.
You don't even pay attention. Anybody, what was I talking about before I said something about my vest? Yeah.
I can't remember.
Good morning, sunshine. Thank you, Todd. I don't remember what I was talking about. That's horrible. Your lack of faith disturbed. Hang on, somebody. Facebook. Thank you, Pete. Thank God somebody's paying attention. So Facebook will take your lives off after 30 days. So if you ever miss a show and you want to go and watch it and it's not on Facebook anymore, you can always go to the Outdoor Call Radio, web or
Outdoor Call Radio
YouTube page. Yeah. The Outdoor Call Radio YouTube. Yeah, just it's Outdoors Traditions, I think, is the name of the YouTube page, but it says the Outdoor Call Radio because I think I can't change the I don't know what I did. I set that a long time ago when I had Good Morning Kenny, when I had Outdoors Traditions TV running. So, but just go look up Outdoor Call Radio or or Outdoors Traditions on YouTube, and you'll find the page. But I send every live. Thank you, Stephen. I send every live to the YouTube page. So there's a whole list and video section there, so you can always catch up if you miss a show.
And if you just want to listen to it, you can always go to iHeartRadio as well. Search up Outdoor Call Radio, and all the shows will be there live. And
not the video, just the audio.
Just the audio.
Just the audio. They want to if they want to see the show, they can always and see the messages and all that, and you can do that over there. But yeah, we'll always make sure it's available for you one way or another. So. Speaking of, and I was talking about Bowstring Adventures, so I sent out a bunch of likes, and I said we were going to give away a prize, and we have a couple thousand people liked it on Instagram. So thank you for everybody that did that. That was amazing. And Bowstring Adventures, and then they're following that, and then we had several hundred on Facebook. So I drew a prize. I told everybody I was going to draw a prize, and I drew a gentleman from Missouri, and I posted it on Facebook yesterday. I went ahead and did it yesterday. Bill Mueller of St. Louis, Missouri, won a Weeby Knives Big Game Processing kit. So thanks to Bill. So there you go. That was fun doing that. If you're following now the Bowstring Adventures page on Facebook, I'll try and do a drawing once a month. And there's not going to be a ton of content on there until we get closer to October. I've got a big announcement to make here in a couple weeks. I'm just waiting to see if I get everything signed. But we got big news for where you're going to be able to watch that at. So I already got a deal done in principle, and I'm just... I think we're good to go, but I'm going to wait a couple weeks before I announce it. So, happy Saturday, Fishing Dave. Good to see you. Good to have things archived so we can listen during the slow times in the woods or driving around. You know it, Steven. Morning, Jose. Yeah, it's been a while, buddy. Haven't seen you. Capasa, man. What's going on? How you doing? How you been? We missed you. I always miss everybody when we don't hear from you for a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So, 712 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Had a wonderful week in the woods. And I tell you what, when we come back from the break, I will tell you about my hunt. It was an amazing hunt. I got home. I tell you what, I like I said, I had something happen to me that I've never had happen before. And it was crazy. And I I had to go home and watch the footage frame by frame to exactly see what the heck happened, because I honestly thought I hit my decoy, and I didn't hit my decoy. But this stuff happens so quick. I mean, you're talking a millisecond, and it's like what? So we'll talk about that. Let me take a break. We come back. I'll tell you the whole story, and I'm sure you'll chuckle as much as I did. I was stressing out, to be honest with you. I was about ready to have a full-blown panic attack, man. I was about ready to rip my hand muff in half. That's good, and I'll tell you why when we come back on 1350 ESPN. Morning, John.
You're out of bear. When it comes to our beloved dogs, we crave the finest nourishment for their health and happiness.
Man, I tell you,
that's where Patriot Paws steps in, offering treats crafted with unwavering dedication. Patriot Paws,
hey, will you plug
a
me in?
veteran-owned company, proudly produces treats made in the USA, using only high-quality, USA-sourced chicken, turkey, and beef. Choosing quality treats like Patriot Paws yields significant benefits. These treats, free from antibiotics and hormones, and containing less than 2% salt, support optimal canine health. Stringent cooking standards ensure safety and quality, giving you peace of mind.
There, that's brighter.
Patriot Paws are more than just delicious. They are a testament to quality. By choosing Patriot Paws, you also contribute to vital nonprofit programs, supporting veterans.
I filled my second season tag yesterday morning, first morning out this season. There you go, buddy. Good for you.
To purchase a bag today.
Go get him, Jose. Morning, Skippy. Skippy's awake. 98. It was great.
You need Gaspo strings. They're stable, consistent, and reliable strings and cables that come with a 1-year warranty. Gaspo strings, made in Clay City, Kentucky, and family operated. So next time you order,
I'll be right back. Don't go to where.
Try Gaspo strings and shoot with confidence. Check them out at your local dealer or online at GaspoStrings.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life. If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress, please consider calling me at New Life. We offer family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life.
Did Andrew get a puppy? Not yet.
Oh, don't
It'd be awesome if you could get 100 with Skippy. It would be, wouldn't it, Scotty?
When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us.
That would be cool.
At New Life, 515-225-4006.
Skippy's heading to Montana. Skippy. Boy, he had a great build. Go check out Gearhead Archery's Facebook page.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting
Skippy had a heck of a bow build. He put a video and he actually shows you what the pivot system is, why that bow is called the pivot. He did a really good job on that video.
Very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including
Morning, Dan, Murph.
Stiff Arm Pro and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum.
Getting hot in here.
Depending on what you choose.
Whew.
For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet.
The stories are so good, it's hot. They're getting hot.
Models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video.
You're writing down.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh wherever you're.
100 in PA, that would be good too, Steven.
Substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of
There you go, Murph. I love the optimism. I'm going to try and get one more in Iowa, so there will be a 99 before I head to PA. I'm going to try. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. They're turkeys. We got a lot of rain coming in. I'm not going to know if I'm going to be able to hunt for a few days.
Keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Happy Easter, everybody. Easter weekend for sure. So Wednesday, I get out the blind. I'm in the blind by 5:10, 5:8, 5:10. Like I said, I was out there early, and just get out there and get my camera all put together. Good morning, Jeff Duggar. Get my camera out. I get my call bag out. I get my Green Reaper all scuffed up and got my slate. I took the old whatever that little pad is, and got that all conditioned and got everything ready, and just kind of made sure I took my second angle, got that up, and because you got to have 2 angles on cameras for TV for some reason. So nice and quiet. I mean, you could hear the spring peepers in the morning. I mean, it's just quiet. It's one of those days that you dream about when you hit the turkey woods. You want to be able to hear everything. Then, like I said, I heard the first couple songbirds, and then I started hearing the hen, and then I started hearing the gobbles, and I said, this is awesome. And the next thing I know, I got a gobble to the left of me, a couple gobbles to the right of me, and a couple gobbles in front of me. Here I am. What's that song? Gobbles to the left of me, gobbles to the right of me.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
There you go. I was stuck in the middle. It was awesome. So I'm going, well, this is great, because last year I only heard a couple gobbles. Now I'm hearing 5 or 6. I'm really pumped. And the one to the left of me is super close. He's within probably 110 yards, so he's right there. So it starts getting light, and I'm going, man, this guy's going to pitch down. So I did a couple. I just did a couple 2 or 3 note yelps and a couple clucks, and that's it. All of them answered me. So I put my call down. I said, I don't want him flying here while it's still not light enough to film the show. So it starts getting lighter and lighter, and I'm looking on my camera. I'm making sure my lighting's fine, and I can see my peaking. So that means you can see if you're in focus or not. I'm like, my peaking on my camera is whatever you got in the frame is you get a little red on it. So it's light enough where I can see my peaking. So I know everything's good. And then this gobbler's he's getting fired up. I can tell he's getting ready to fly down. So I just hit a couple little cluck cluck clucks, cluck cluck cluck, and next thing I know. And I look over, and he's right there at 80 yards. He pitches out on my side of the field. I'm in where my deer stand is in front of me about 120 yards, and there's a finger there. So there's dirt, there's crop fields on both sides, right? Well, it's all turned up dirt. So he pitches out on my side of the dirt, and he stops and he pops in a strut, and he's gobbling and stuff. So I take my call out and I just go cluck cluck cluck, cluck cluck cluck, and I might have done a little 2-note yelp. And next thing I know, he pops out a strut, and he is full-born velociraptor running at me. So I'm going, oh my gosh. So I get the camera, I back it out just as wide as I can. I make sure my decoy is still in focus. So he's out of focus coming in. As he gets closer, he comes into focus. That's really cool. So, because I don't have time. I just don't have time to zoom it in all the way out and whatever. So it looks fine. So he's coming in. He's just full born. He is not happy that DSD Jake Strutter has got those hens with him. So he comes in and he pops and rubs against the decoy. And I always try to milk the footage for as long as I can before I take my shot. So I get my gear head, I lift my gear head up, I put it on my knee, and I reach down and I take I still use those Pine Ridge Archery quick stands. So I pop that off, and I got the bow sitting right here in my hand. And he's running around, so I'm waiting for him to turn, and I put my release on, and I go ahead and I point to the ground, I draw back on him, and I just let him, I put my pin right on that wing joint, and I looked over, everything looked good, and I just start squeezing my trigger, and that arrow goes off. And folks, all I know is the arrow went off, and I'm watching this through my peep, right? So I'm looking at it, I squeeze the trigger, I see my arrow go through the blind window, and then I hear crack, choose, whap! And I look up, and the turkey's like this on the decoy. His tail fan's got a hole in it, and I'm going, did I hit my decoy? Because I thought I hit that pop on the decoy, and it ricocheted and hit the bird. I go, how did that happen? Anyway, I grab another arrow, and I go and I throw it through my gear head and I get it there and I go to put I got those little hook Scott Verge release on. I cannot get that release hook to engage. It will not lock in. I've got it. I'm sitting there trying to get it to lock in. The bird is sitting there going, just sitting there. He's just ticked because that decoy spurred him. I think that that's what he thinks. And I'm sitting there trying to get. I'm going to come on, engage, and it will not. So I've got a caliper release in my hand muffle. Like idiot me, I got my hand muffle on backwards, so the zipper pocket is on the inside. So I'm trying to flip the thing. I'm reaching down under here. I'm flipping the hand muff. I'm trying to, and I can't get the dang zipper open. I didn't say dang. I was probably cussing. I said, come on, and finally I get about an inch. I get it open about an inch. I pull the caliper out. I throw it on the loop. I look up. He's turned away from me in full strut. So I go ahead and I draw, and he turns back. And as soon as he comes back around in full strut, and I see that wing joint, I put that pin right above it, right about an inch behind it, and right above it, and smoked him. And I about had a heart attack. I'm just telling. I go, if I don't get this bird, it's a big bird. If I don't get this bird, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna be so ticked off. I have not. So I don't know what happened, right? So I'm sitting there going. So anyway, I shoot the bird, and he flops up in the air, spinning, drops down on the dirt. He kind of goes off it. I see him doing the old. He's done. So he gets over to the weed line, and he's done. I see his tail going like this, and I go. So I finish. Gobbled down, Christopher. But I don't. It was touch and go there, man. And then I got two toms coming out in front of me, and I'm going, oh great. So anyway, long story short, I go and I finish what I need to do on the show. And I take that Scott Verge, I just throw it off my wrist. I throw it on the ground, stomping on it with my foot. I'm so ticked off at that thing. And anyway, I was about ready to have a heart attack. It was one of the craziest hunts I've ever had in my life. So those two toms come out. They're trying to gobble at the hen decoys to get them to come down there. And they finally got tired. I didn't call or nothing, so I just filmed them. And they finally boogered off and crossed the river and went to the other side of the farm. And anyway, so I snuck out, grabbed my little Osmos camera, and I went and did the recovery. So you'll like that. I'm walking with the camera. Grabbed my bird, came out. I got the other big camera focused on the decoys, so you'll see me come into frame with the bird. Big bird, 27-pounder. I mean, he was a big tom. And I get it, and I go, folks, I got to get out of here. So I grab all my stuff, and I grab the bird, and I get out of there, and I go do pictures, and I finish the ending of the show on the other side of the farm because I don't want to booger that spot up because I got more toms there, right? So it was a crazy hunt. So I get home. Did you text anyone at that moment? Rup, I'll be honest with you. I texted you, but I don't remember when I texted you. I don't think I did it right then and there because I had too much going on, Todd. Good morning, Chris Loverdowski. Good to see you. The Loverdowski. We call him the Loverdowski because he loves the show and we love him. That's right. That's what we know, Chris, out there in PA. So I get home. All right. I tag the bird before I leave the field. And then I get out and I do my recreates. And I do the ending of the show, and then I process my bird, get home, process my bird, and get it all in the vacuum seal bags and stuff. So then I go downstairs because I got to see what happened. So I get the SD card, I throw it in the computer, and I'm going frame by frame. And you know what's really cool? I'm gonna have when Ryan edits the show, I'm gonna see if he can do it. If he can do like a frame by frame, because it looks like a blue lightsaber with that blue lit knock from Flex Fletch. That is the coolest looking thing when you're going frame by frame. It's amazing. But anyway, what happened was right before that arrow hit that tom, it was tracking right where I was aiming. He took his wings and he came up with his wings to slap the decoy. with his wings, and he kung fu'd my arrow. He did. He used turkey foo. He was, wah! And that's what caused my arrow to go upwards, up to the back feathers and through his tail fan. I have never had that happen in my life. I mean, the odds of that happening because of the arrow speed and the reaction time of that bird, he just was doing it to the. That's what happened. I did not hit my decoy. It was crazy. So I called Jim Coffey Turkey Talk on. That's our turkey biologist in Iowa. I said, "Hey, I got a bone to pick with you. What are you teaching these turkeys? Are you out there teaching them martial arts, man? This turkey foo stuff has got to stop." It was crazy. Anyway, we got a show done. We got some bird in the freezer. So I got one eye. It was awesome, man. That's the stuff you remember, right? I will always remember that hunt because of that reason. I've had some turkey hunts I remember. I can count on one hand how many times I've gotten 2 shots on a turkey at the decoy. It does not happen all the time. Trust me. Gobbler McGregor. There you go, Steven. That's funny. Gobbler McGregor. Yeah. I'll be wrecking your day. You throw that little arrow at me, you girly man. I'll be taking my mixed martial arts and I'll be deflecting that arrow for you. I'd be saying that I'm the Gobbler McGregor. But I'm telling you, big bird too. Like I said, 27 pounds. I carry a scale with me in the truck, and he was heavy. I could tell he was heavy, man. Just a big tom. I'm guessing 2 to 3 years old. His spurs were just over a little bit of an inch. But big paintbrush beard, man. Just beautiful beard. And I kept the tail fan. I'm gonna set that up and have that for a decoy fan because it's got a feather notch missing. He's a fighter, man. He's a Conor McGregor. But yeah, it was an awesome hunt. I'm just telling you. It put up more of a. It was an awesome hunt. It was a fight to remember. Not like Andrew. Andrew's over there just drinking his coffee.
Minding my own business.
Minding his own business. Got his little.
Doing my stuff.
Got his little Tampa Bay Ray hat on.
Tampa Bay? What is wrong with you? You do this. You do this.
I do what?
You do. You know exactly what you're doing.
No, I am not.
Tormenting.
Rupert, Todd, no, I am not naming a call after Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, I don't want to name nothing. We'll call it the Conor McGregor. Stefan named it, man. It's the Gobbler McGregor from Rupert's Roost in Peace Turkey Call. Hi-yah!
Just call it the turkey foo.
Turkey foo, man. Turkey foo.
Won't foo you.
That turkey. Yeah, it won't fool with you. I want those sound effects on for my ringtone, Jeff says. That's funny. Leave Andrew alone. Skippy! Come on!
Thanks, Skip.
Quit.
Hey, when Skip says so, if he says it, it has to be done.
What? Hey, I love. Listen, Todd Rupert, Skippy Peterson, a few other people. I absolutely love them.
Those two.
I'm just telling. And I've known Skippy for a long time. There's nothing I wouldn't do for that boy. I worry about that boy. That's how much I love that boy.
Well, those are the guys
but I'm still not going to leave you alone.
Oh, but they say to. Yeah. You have to.
From one red beard to another. There you go, Steven.
If Rupert says it has to be done. If Skip says it has to be done. It's like you just got to do it now.
But that is my second. That is my second turkey with the Grim Reaper calls, and they've roosted in peace.
Yes, they have.
They have roosted in peace. That was crazy. So, I don't think I'll be able to go out Monday. I think we're supposed to get rain tomorrow or Sunday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I don't know, man. It's going to be so mud. I don't know if I can get back there from the mud. So, might have to drag my Polaris out there and see, because I ain't going to be able to drive the truck back there. It's been nice because I drove the truck halfway back and just I had a 150-yard walk, not too bad. I'm just telling you, I've had a heck of a season so far. If I do not harvest another turkey this year, I've had a good spring. those birds in Kansas with Donovan, and that hunt on Wednesday was in it. Like I said, you get that kind of stuff happen. It's a great hunt. It really is. 7:34 and some change. Let me take a real quick break. Yeah, I'll be right back. I didn't hear back from Howard, and I don't blame him. You text me jackwagon and said, "Oh, that's right, I did." Todd, I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. I sent Todd a picture of with the gobbler at the decoys, and I said, "Hey, it's tagged or roosted in peace. Don't tell anybody." That's right, I did do that. And then I got home and posted it, and he goes, "Well, why'd you tell me not to tell everybody? You already posted it." I said, "Yeah, I wanted to post it."
I think the biggest thing to take away is that he called you a jackwagon.
He always calls me something.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That's what you remember.
Yeah, yeah. But I call him names too. I call him something I can't say on the radio. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a Bigfoot. It's a sublet of Bigfoot. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have a new contest in PA. I don't know how we're gonna call this yet, but when I get out to Pennsylvania in May, it's can you fit in Todd Rupert's pants? We're gonna give somebody we're gonna do a game hide pants contest in PA. I got to figure out how I'm gonna do it. I'll tell you the backstory later. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be right back. I might call Skippy. We might see if we can get Skippy on. Skippy, man, he's on a roll. He did a carbon. I can't remember the name of the camo, but that bow was beautiful, man. It's a different camo. Anyway, we might call Skippy. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Morning, Roger. How's up in New York doing, buddy?
A deer tick just crawled onto your leg.
Here we go.
It's headed to your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications.
Just give me your hat.
I don't like.
Give me your hat. Come on. You got to see this hat he's wearing.
Hold on. A repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. A limited clothing will retain its effectiveness for
this is what I get to look at for 2 hours right here.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, look at that. You see that? Tampa Bay Rays.
Not Tampa Bay Rays. Stop it.
Featured in a complete line of quality game hide hunting clothing.
Not even a team.
It's the Memphis Mud Hens.
Memphis Mud Hens. I wish I had their cap.
Love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need.
I did not use the Green Reaper box call Wednesday. I didn't need it. I used the little pot call. And that's just I did use it in Kansas. It worked awesome. Donovan actually said that's his favorite call. I mean, we were getting them birds fired up a couple 100 yards away with that. But that's the second call. The Reapers closed the deal for me there, Jim. You can go to Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls on Facebook, or they are working. They got the website up. Hey Todd, I did look at the website. It looked nice already. Ken's doing a good job. You can see it on the Rupert website too. Rupert's Roost and Peace TurkeyCalls.com.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Here's a place to help you start looking
I was looking at it last night.
For your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over
here, I'll look it up. Rupert's Roost and Peace TurkeyCalls.com. There it is. That's the new website right there.
They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel
that's
RVs
it.
from Sprinter.
That's the beard. That's what the beard looks like right there. The beard. That's why we call him the beard.
Built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV
Nothing.
Center
I got
is
Easter tomorrow,
to last a lifetime.
and I've got to do the St. Louis show tomorrow night, Stace. Yep. Yeah, I probably won't get hunting until Thursday or Friday next week. Like I said, we got a lot of. If the weather holds out like they say, we got rain almost every day next week. I think Monday is the only day it's not going to rain. But well, we got plenty of time because I don't leave for PA until like almost 2 weeks into May. So.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all
Yeah, they were
times.
fired up, man. Them Toms were ready. They were ready.
Have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired area outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize
CJ the DJ. Good morning, buddy. Morning, Harry.
Safe at the same time. For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great,
Good to see everybody.
975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
I bet, Murph. Okay, we're back. Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hey, Imperial RV's got a deer hunt you can win. If you go over and see Zach and Denise, thanks to Slim Knox County Whitetails, we're giving away an archery hunt in Missouri. All you got to do is just go over to Imperial RV, and go say hi to Zach and Denise, and you can sign up for free. And they'll draw that in July or August. So go check out the free deer hunt, courtesy of Chris and all the gang at Slim Knox County Whitetails. Season 2 is in effect. It is going to end on the 22nd. What is today, the 19th?
Yep.
Today's the 19th. Season 3 is going to be April 23rd through April 29th. And Season 4 starts April 30th and runs through May 18th. So there you go. Good stuff there. You want to call Skippy, see if he answers? Reveal cameras are out scouting 24/7. Get out there. Oh, Reveal Tacticam's got a new deal. If you get a picture of a turkey and then you shoot that turkey, if you send it in to Tacticam Reveal, they'll send you a patch hat, which is pretty cool. They got a new deal going on. Go check it out at Reveal by Tacticam. Good things there. We are going to be at the Iowa Cubs Principal Park on May 30th for the big outdoor day. We got prizes to give away there. First 750 guests that come through the gates is going to get a MEPS iCubs spinnerbait to go fishing with. How about that? And then I'll have an Outdoors Dan pack. I'll have a Trica fishing rod and a Grizzly cooler to give away. And that's always fun there. So a lot of stuff coming up here in the spring. Can't wait to go see that. See Andrew fire off the hot dog gun and miss. Last year he hit one of the mascots. It wasn't pretty. He just slammed him right upside the head with a hot dog gun.
He did not hit the mascot.
He hit the mascot. Cubby Bear was in trouble for 2 days because that hot dog hit him right in the temple. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just telling you. Yeah. Dan, what I saw your picture on Facebook with the fried turkey nuggets. What was the breading and what was the sauce you used? The breading, I don't get a dime. They're not an advertiser or a partner. I just love their breading. Is Andy's Seasonings? They're out of Missouri. It's the Andy's Seasonings. It's the red, and it's great on walleye or fish, catfish, whatever. But it's really good on wild turkey strips too. Jenny does an amazing job on that, guys. So that's what I use. And the sauce the dipping sauce was Cookies barbecue sauce, and I had some honey in there. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff, Maynard. I could eat. I told her those fried turkey strips she made. She made those a couple days ago, and I couldn't believe how amazingly good they were. Because that's the first time we've done it with the Unis. We used to use another breading company. I won't say who it is because I want to be fair about it. But I really like this better, so it was good. Speaking of better, let's go see what better things are with Skippy P. Hi, Skippy P.
Dan, I loved your story this morning. You told it with such enthusiasm and it was just a really good story. That's why you need to write that book. You know, it's 100 birds with a bow. I mean,
yeah.
You know, every bird's a story. It'd be interesting.
You've been hunting a long time too. I just have never had that happen before. I've had where I've missed. I've had where they've turned on me, and I didn't exactly hit them where I was aiming. But I've never had one knock the arrow up with their wing. I mean, that was just nuts.
I took a hunter one year with the bow. He had a similar incident where the turkey came in. We didn't get him, but he shot, and at the same time the turkey brought its wing up, and it caught the tip of the broadhead.
Yeah.
It was one of those new archery products that expanded, where you hit the tip and the veins came out. It's like a half mechanical, half fixed.
Yeah.
And the timing was perfect, and it shot that arrow up in the air, and the turkey just ran off. And the same thing. We're like, what? And then we watched it and frame by frame, and we're like, we didn't get in the cavity. That bird actually flipped the arrow up.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if you do it long enough, you see a lot of crazy things out there.
I've seen some crazy things, Skip. That was like I said. I thought I actually hit my decoy, because I mean, for that thing to pop up like that, it was just because he was right up against the decoy when he turned, and it's like, well, that's an easy shot. I can make that, and yeah, it was just, that's why I keep hunting, because there's always something else happening.
This was just a few years ago. I run the Dave Smith decoy full strutter, and the turkey was, the two toms came in, and they were around the tom decoy and things, and I shot him. I actually pinned him to the decoy, so the arrow was through the turkey, and the broadhead was through the first layer of the Dave Smith, and the broadhead was in the middle of the decoy. And he spun around the decoy a couple times, and he literally he died pinned to the decoy. It was like, oh my god!
That's crazy. I've never seen that happen either. I don't know.
I think it'd be a fun hunt for you some year to take your producer Andrew. I think wouldn't that? I mean, it'd be like, the guy with the experience showing the youngster. I mean, that would be a good hunt. You should maybe work on that for next year.
I can't see Andrew getting up at 3:30.
Oh yeah. Maybe he can just make it where he doesn't go to bed.
Yeah,
maybe that's it.
Yeah, here's how that would go. Andrew would be getting up at 3:30, and then we'd be in the blind, and then I'd be looking over, and he'd be sleeping.
Well, then you just give him a nudge when the turkeys show up. I mean, you have to pass the torch, Dan. I mean, infinite wisdom. You need to pass that along.
I know. I don't know. We'll see. That's a good suggestion. We'll see. Larry, good morning. Larry, Hank down at Revelton, good morning. Eileen, good morning, kiddo. Good. Thank you for watching this morning. I complimented you a couple times on Facebook yesterday. I shared your post on that bow build. What camo was that? What pattern?
So it was True Timber is the brand name of it, and it was called the Prairie pattern. And again, the customer picked it out, and then once we did it, it's like, wow, that really looks good.
Yeah,
I really liked it. Sometimes with the gearheads, they have so many cutouts. It's hard to get some camo patterns to transfer where they look good, because there's so many voids in the side plates. But this one looks just really, really good.
No, it was amazing, and you had those titanium sets in there. Yeah. Ellen, thank you. Ellen, thank you, Ellen. It's
that bow
Ellen.
Built was like 3.5 pounds. It came out super lightweight too.
No, it's a carbon, man. I'm telling you, I thought it was a beautiful build, man. I was impressed. Yeah. I got to tell you, that little pivot carbon 24, man. That thing is just right there. It's just not in the way. You got plenty of clearance when you pull it back, and That's absolutely my favorite bow I've ever shot.
So another story this past week, I from the Minnesota show, I sold a Pivot 20. You know, we a guy from Germany requested a Pivot 20, so we built him one out of carbon, and then it shot so nice that we just kind of worked it into the lineup. Well, a guy from Minnesota, he has a couple 24s. He goes to Africa and things like that. Well, he shot that at 20. And he ordered one immediately at the show. So I sent it over to John Schaefer, and he put one of his Schaefer rests on it, and then he sent it to Michigan to the guy that owns puts the red dots on them, ARD.
Yeah.
And he ended up calling me the same day that he got it, and he put the ARD on it, and he goes, Skip, this thing bolted up. One of the best I've ever had on a bow. He said I had to do no shimming or anything. He said just it bolted up. It shot really good. He goes, this was a good improvement with that X bracing and stuff that we put in there. He goes, that was really a great improvement on the bow. So
yeah.
So he called with some complimentary messages, and then Art's supposed to get it back here, I think, on Tuesday, and then he's going on a bear hunt in Canada with it. So we'll see. Keep following Art, see what he does with it.
All right, I got to go. Andrew's breaking me. Tell everybody where they can see all this. Oh, Ellen Marie said to say go Gearhead.
All right, Ellen. Yeah, she's getting all fired up for our open house thing on the 19th of July. We'll have a 10th anniversary party on the 19th of July.
I'll be there.
That'll be fun. Hey, like the Michael Jackson, I'll be there, or
I'll be there. I'll be there.
He'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all right. In that spirit, we got to beat it. So, hey,
right.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
On the socials and www.gearheadarchery.com.
All right, thanks, Skippy. Talk to you soon. There he goes, Skippy P. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Hey, Nick, what's up, buddy?
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse.
He loves you too, Ellen.
You need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping.
That's my myopia kicking in, Ellen. I thought it said E-I-E-L-I. Sorry about that. I got to lean in. No, I am not getting trifocals. I don't need anything. I'm 61 years old and I can still read that right there. Isn't that amazing? But when you get me out here, that's where I have a little fuzzy. Now out here, I'm good. It's that right there. Thank God I can still see my pen.
If you're traveling, you can also go shop 24/7 at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
Can't play that.
Oh, I know.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time.
Ellen says she's going to be there with sugar cookies. Ooh, there you go.
Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you. Or anytime at WorkSharpTools.com. That's WorkSharpTools.com.
You don't know what
You're ready for your next outdoor
adventure. It's when they mute it, And I put it on the live streams that we got ASCAP and BMI license,
And in their own rules, it gives you a window, just in case you have
They can help
background
you cover your bow
music.
fishing
That's not
trips
yours,
with a new Tacticam fish cam that's
they don't even follow their own
and
rules.
ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So, when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before.
Tacticam.com for more info.
Good morning, Larry.
Great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard at Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious.
We'll give that turkey call away here in a few minutes, bud.
You'll love the fresh hot flavors like caramel, caramel apple, camel corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic
The
mix.
little sissy.
You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Harley and his crew can help you pick
Right
out the
there.
perfect variety pack, tin or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need
With
from
the beard.
ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find
Aren't
at
you
the
burning
Iowa
up?
State
It's
Games,
hot in here.
locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your
There
school.
must be there must be something hot over here.
Or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system
no Easter egg hunts for me.
solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned.
We got Jenny's daughter, Katie, Ryan, and the baby's coming over tomorrow.
They offer 24-hour
I guess
service
Riley and Danny's going to come over.
for less than $15 a month.
So that with Raven, and that's a full house right there.
Please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and
Boy,
Cooling.
Raven, I had to fight Raven off for my wild turkey nuggets.
One call to
That
Wyckoff
dog.
Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
Trying to eat my food, man.
You're accustomed to it.
I'm telling you.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Secret listener winner for the Outdoor Call Radio app of the week is Steve Riley of Des Moines, Iowa. Steve won a pair of Norlander socks. Woo! Way to go, Steve. Everybody loves Norlanders. And then Bill Mueller of St. Louis was the Bowstring Adventures winner. I did a little deal, asked everybody to like the page, and we had a ton of people do it. And he was a random winner draw, and he won a Weeby Knives Big Game Processing Kit. So 2 winners, another winner. That's all we do is give stuff away. Another winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Well, turkey, because it's turkey season.
I like chicken, though.
Fishing report brought to you by Trika Fishing, Fred's Live Bait in Deer River. They're going to have leeches and stuff soon up at Fred's. Go check them out. And the Winnie Trading Post up by Lake Winnebagosh. We call it Big Winnie. The Big Winnie.
Do we really?
That's what I call it. Big Winnie. There's Little Winnie and there's Big Winnie.
Like the Big Dipper and Little Dipper?
Yeah. I like Big Winnie.
I like the Big Dipper.
Blackhawk Lake. They're picking up some crappie and some walleyes. The Yellow Perch is fair. Brushy Creek. Courtesy docks are in. No fishing report that I could see. Morning, Jer. Todd Rupert, you should. What was this? Todd Rupert, you should. What did I miss? You give away awesome things. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Brushy Creek, the docks are in. Storm Lake, Black Crappie slow. Walleye are fair. Yellow Bass are fair. Black Crappie fair at Swan Lake. Bluegill fair. They're catching them about 9 inches on the crappie right now. Cedar River, channel catfish bite is good. Got fish briar. Northern Pike are fair. Smallies are good, and the walleye are fair. Lake Belvedere, the crappie bite's good. Catfish is fair. Bass are slow over there at Lake Belvedere. Lake Darling, the crappie bite's good. Channel catfish bite is fair. Lake Geo, the crappie bite's good. They're catching crappie on small plastics or jigs with minnows. Largemouth bass are fair. Rathbun is reporting black crappie bites are fair. Channel catfish bite are slow. Red Hawk Lake, bluegill, no report. Channel catfish is slow. Big Creek, the walleye are fair. They're catching them near the riprap shorelines with casting jigs, twister tails, swim baits, or minnows. 12 Mile, black crappie bite is slow there. There's your fishing report for the week. How about that? Just in time to say goodbye for an hour.
Yep.
First hour's in the books.
Done for.
It's in the books.
It's over.
Yeah, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader. A Des Moines Media Group station.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer sense you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mud scrapes that will help
I need to take a new
deer.
picture and get
Pure
a new
Whitetail's natural and
thing
synthetic
here.
products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bit It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few.
There's the turkey nuggets I had last night. Isn't that awesome? Morning, Hoyt.
Lightning estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails.
Joe, give Joe a call.
Footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Gonna try to make the bash, Larry. I am. Yep, in Ohio.
Call radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350.
Tell her I said good luck, Hoyt. All right, welcome back to hour number two. Hour number two is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery. Go check them out. The most accessible bow out there. You could say adjustable too. I mean, I'll tell you, there's just not much you can't do with that Gearhead. It's amazing. I don't know, man. I'm serious. The way that riser cage design is, you could sit there and you could put your POV cameras. You can wrap them right in. You can have it sit right over your arrow, so you're actually looking down at your pin. So whatever your full draw and you're aiming at, your camera's right there. I mean, you're going to be able to get a POV view like you've never gotten before. Because most of the time you got to put them on your stabilizer. You don't have to do that with a Gearhead. And I'm just telling you, that Gearhead, you can sit on your butt on the dirt. And you won't have to worry about when you go to full draw that bottom cam hitting the ground. I mean, that's the advantage of a Gearhead. If you're hunting in a ground blind, if you're hunting on the ground, if you're hunting in a tree stand, you're hunting in a saddle, you're going to have more maneuverability with a Gearhead bow than you will anything else. And they're quite as bows I've ever shot. They really are. Yeah, that's the thing. All right, I think we got Joe on the line. Let's go visit with the man who puts out more POV mounts in the mail than any other buy in the United States, Mr. Joe Coy at Fourth Arrow Camera Arms. Hi, Joe.
Hey, how are you?
I'm happy, buddy.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I got turkeys in the freezer. I got a couple TV shows done.
Life is good.
Life is good. Yeah, that little clamp mount that you guys came out with to screw your POV camera on. That is one of a light that really thing. I was such a pain in the rear to try to either put it you can put them on your camera, but I like having them. If you got to run a second angle, you can't really do that on your bow. You really need to have that on when you draw and all that other stuff. And that little clamp mount, man, you can put that in the rods, you can put it in the hub, you can put it wherever, you can put it on another chair, you can clamp it in, you can put that POV camera anywhere you want now. That was one of the best things you guys ever came out with.
Oh, yeah, I love that thing. And, too, like, it's a gooseneck style mount, and it's perfectly quiet. It's a lot nicer than the old one they had off, like Amazon back in the day.
Oh, they would squeak? Yeah.
You rotate them, especially when it's cold out.
Yeah, no spooking things there. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dan, after this morning, I'm just going to change my name to Jake.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, did you do good?
Man, we heard some gobbles. I went out with one of the other buddies here. We heard some gobbles kind of early on, and then ended up seeing some birds pretty far away. We called them in, but they were just three jakes. So, But man, they were fired up. They were gobbling like crazy next to the decoys and stuff. So it was a fun encounter, but new toms.
That's all right. That's turkey hunting. Yeah, Joe's up in Michigan, so Michigan opened today. So and that's all right. At least if there's jakes around, there's toms around there somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure. I saw some of the neighbors, a week ago, so they're around.
Yeah, that's all right. You get them. So you guys had a couple new things out this year for hunters. The POV video that you did was really good.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that's the thing too. Like even this morning, a couple of my other favorite like POVs, of course, one we talked about with the GoPro clamp with that gooseneck mount, but also I love our POV stakes this time of year too. So I'll put like this morning what I did. I have a 360 camera. I put that out by my decoys, and then I put I've got a little DJI action camera I put out like in front of us to kind of get like a cool second angle of us, and I just put that in the ground with the stake. We were just sitting on the ground. We didn't have the blind out there this morning, so that works out really well.
Yeah, that stake works good with Tacticams. You can get the 5.0 ring for it. The 6.0, I don't know if I have a hard time finding stuff for the 6.0, but the 5.0 stuff is all over the place. But you can take that POV stake. POV, Sally, means point of view. That's what that means. It's usually a smaller camera for a second angle. It's a point of view, or you can put them in your decoys to get the birds right there. I mean, you can really pick up some great audio doing that in your decoy spread. You'll hear stuff you never
fired up this morning. And if you have it right next to those decoys, it can be really cool.
Yeah, you'll hear vocalizations that you probably never heard before. It's crazy. But and you got the little tripod too that works really good.
Yeah, we got a little mini tripod. You can just throw your little camera up on there too, and then if you have really firm ground somewhere, that's where the tripod can be nice.
Yeah. Boyd, I don't think I've seen your picture with the trout. I'll look for it, bud, but thank you for sending it. No, that little tripod thing's awesome. I use that my deer decoy. Yeah, that works really good there. The stake is really good because you can use that anywhere.
And you can elevate it up a few feet if you want.
Yeah.
If you're trying to go for that. But
yeah, that's a good deal. So I'm excited, man. Gosh, can you believe it? We're not that far away from May already.
Yeah, it's crazy. Time is flying.
I'm already seeing bucks growing antlers.
Oh yeah, yep.
It just seems like we get through turkey season and then we go out there and do a couple weeks of fishing, and it's time to start getting ready for deer season again.
Yeah, hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, it's good. So what's the Fourth Arrow? You know, and you know what, Joe? I had Joe send me a camo tripod. If you're looking for a great tripod, and if you don't use a ground blind, if you shotgun hunt but you want to film, tell them about the camo tripod. That thing rocks.
Yeah. So we have a couple different tripod models. In our tripod light, we have in the camo model, and I love that tripod. It is my favorite tripod. It's super light. It's actually lighter than some of the bigger carbon tripods.
Yep.
And it's got a center post in the middle, so you can quickly adjust the height. So sometimes you'll get it set up, and you might want to raise it up above, especially if you're just hunting on the ground somewhere, or even in your ground blind. If you want to be able to raise it up a little bit with that center post, you can just quickly raise up your camera a few inches without having to, play with all three legs. So yeah, and then the camo works out really well for turkey season. Just blend in well, and I'm more of a run and gun hunter usually on the ground, so for me it works out really well.
No, and it's really sturdy, and I love the light tripod versus the heavy tripod anyway. Especially with me using that Sony DSLR camera, I've been switching over to. I don't need the beefed up one that I used to run my big production camera on. So
that's the nice thing. Cameras are getting smaller and smaller these days. It makes it a lot easier.
I really wish they would come out with something like the old Predator. Like, how he would look and his laser gun would point the way he was looking. I really wish somebody would come up with a tripod system. Hint, hint. That wherever, you have like a little sensor or something on your cap or wherever your cap bill's pointed to, your camera. Wouldn't that be nice if it had a tracking deal like that?
If you could have an electronic video head that could move that way too, for us that are self-filming as well, how many times, even come deer season, have we drawn back our bow and it's like, well, I hope the deer stays in frame when I get a shot, because as soon as the deer walks out of frame and you're at full draw, there's not much you can do. So
yeah,
that would be really cool.
If we could ever get that would be amazing. Kenny, hi Kenny. Kenny said he's going to look at those tripods for chasing turkeys with Megan. fourtharrow.com, and you guys always have specials, or don't you have like a senior citizen discount or something go up there all the time?
As far as that goes, we don't have anything going on particularly at the moment, but usually around Father's Day and stuff, we usually do some sales.
There you go, Kenny. Yeah, if you don't need it right away, but yeah, get that camo one. You're gonna love it, man. That thing, it's lightweight, it's totally quiet, and you can pack it around, and it's a nice deal. And you don't have to have like a big Manfredo head on there either. You can use their Joe. What's the correct name for the head? That fluid head?
Yeah. So we have a couple different heads. For a lot of guys, they'll use what are just called our 4th Arrow video head.
Yeah.
And then we have a video head S, which is a little bit more compact for guys that want a kind of a smaller one. And then we have our mini head, which is kind of our entry level one. That's great for really smaller cameras or cell phones.
What's the one you just got back in stock?
Yeah, it's just on our website. It's just called the 4th Arrow video head.
That's the one you want, Kenny, if you're running a DSLR. I put that on there, and it's slicker, and it's quiet, and there's a bubble on it, so you can level it real quick. It's really nice.
Yeah, I've been using that head for like 8 years now. I've loved it. It's been great.
Yeah, that's what you want. So, I tell you what, I can't wait till. Hang on. Thank you. She was excited when that gobbler got next to the blind and let that. Well, who wouldn't be excited? Kenny said he's got it. He'll check it out. Joe. So, what do you got cooking for? I know you're turkey hunting right now, but what do you got cooking for Father's Day? You guys got your special boards. You're going to be doing. What are you doing? The 4th Arrow. You're going to be doing wind scent and stuff. What are you doing? Huh? What?
Yeah, so come Father's Day, we'll probably do some sales across all the lines, but whether it's the 4th Arrow side, the wind scent side, or the Final Rest side. So.
Yeah, Jerry, it's Final Rest. He just said it. That's if you're looking for Jerry said I use a crossbow dam, but it's so heavy. What can I you want to? It's a grab and go or grip and rip.
Is it grip and rip? Yeah.
Get the grip and rip. Go to 4th Arrow. Go to what would that be under Final Rest?
Yeah, Final Rest. Yep.
Go to Final Rest on your website. Look that up and get the grip and rip. That thing you can bend that, you can manipulate that however you want to fit your crossbow, and it's really lightweight. But you can put that on that, like that camo tripod we just talked about. You can put that on top of there, and you're never going to have a problem with your crossbow again. Try that out, right, Joe?
Oh yeah. For turkey season too, it's kind of nice, especially when you get some of those younger kids out there, even with a shotgun. You know, it's like when those turkeys come in, you can't get away with much movement.
Right.
Having the gun up and ready to go already is really handy.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't think a lot of people think about that. Crossbows are heavy. Like the one Skip puts out by Gearhead's not really it's not as heavy as some of the other ones, but some of them can be very, very heavy. And if you got to hold for a while, I mean, it's not always a lot of fun, and you're going to be shaking. That's why that grip and rip's good. Kenny said he killed his buck this year in Ohio using a Final Rest with his rifle.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, those are nice too because you get somebody in your ground blinds or your permanent blinds. You can actually take those the Final Rest and put that and just screw it down in, and you never have to worry about that. You can put your rifle or your shotgun or whatever through there, your crossbow, and you're set forever.
Oh yeah, they're really stuck in the blind because you can have a mounts coming off of the wall and it doesn't take up any room in the blind, no leg room. You don't have any tripods in the blind, and comes right off the wall and leave your gun ready to go. It's like.
And those will work on your tree stands too, Joe.
Yeah, yep. Our pillar kits on our Final Rest website, they'll clamp to your ladder stand, and you can use them in the ladder stand too, which a lot of guys really like that, like we said before with the crossbows. Because, like we said, they can be pretty heavy, and just having it set up ready to go is really nice and works out really well.
Yeah. Chris, happy Easter to you. Thanks for watching this morning. Don Warren, thank you too. Appreciate you guys in Pennsylvania listening, checking us out. We appreciate it. I'll send you some pics, Dan, after the show. Kenny, that's fine. Send them to Joe Coy up at Fourth Arrow. I'm sure he would love to see those pictures. He would love the content. So
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Joe and Dave and everybody over there at Final Rest and Winston and Fourth Arrow. If you do use their products, send them pictures. They love getting that content stuff in.
Yep, we love being able to share people's stories and photos and stuff on social. It's always fun to see people using the products. So.
Yeah. Joe, hang on. I got to take a real quick break. We'll be right back with Joe and everybody else on the Outdoor Call Radio. We'll give that turkey call away when we come back, too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
Can you read that?
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole
I can't believe you can't read that. I mean, can you not read cursive anymore?
If it was legible, I'd be able to.
That is very legible.
Class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton
there, can you read that?
So if you're looking to advance your education
and
learn to shoot, why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion? Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms.
Oh, Kenny, I just talked about that. You're doing a good job on Todd's website. Looks good. Morning, Tim.
University wants to talk with you. For more information,
Low Vet Outdoors. How you doing, buddy? One of the best adventures you can go on is a northern Minnesota black bear hunt. Hey everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Oh, that's awesome, Hoyt. Well, let me tell you, when you go bear hunting, it's an experience where you might encounter not only just bears, but fishers, huge whitetails, wolves, and even maybe a moose. One of the best places I know to go on a bear hunt is Bear River Guide Service in northern Minnesota. Gary Peck has been helping hunters experience heart-pounding bear hunts now for well over 24 years. Boy, the show's going quick today, isn't it? Minnesota is some of the biggest bears in the country, and it's amazing how quiet they can sneak into your stand. 1 second, you're looking at a big bunch of ferns and trees. The next thing you know, there could be a 400-pound black bear getting your heart jumping a few beats. I've shot several big bears with Gary and his family over the years, and it's one spot I go to bear hunt. So if you love hunting adventures and want a great challenge on a Bruiser River Bruin, go check out Bear River Guide Service. Should be proud of her, Hoyt. That's awesome. On Facebook. And hey, give Gary a call and he'll get Steve Movet Outdoors is a veterans group based out of Missouri, but they help vets all over the Midwest. So if you're active duty or retired vet or you've served and you want to hang out with some good people, go look up Movet Outdoors on Facebook and just send them a message. They're always doing hunting and fishing trips. They've got a 3D range. They got a lodge they're working on. That's what Movet Outdoors is. Yeah, we've been working with them for over a year now. Yep. Fresh every day. Good folks. Live bait and tackle also carries everything you need. They got a crappie tournament and a poker run coming up too. If you go to their Facebook page, it's all listed right there. And snacks for your trip. Fred's also has spearing decoys. Big suckers perfect for spearing season in the winter. So on your next fishing trip to northern Minnesota, stop by Fred's Live Bait and Tackle in Deer River or Little Winnie Trading Post and ask them where are the fish biting. Sean and everyone at Fred's Live Bait and Tackle. I just talked to Sean yesterday. They'll have they've got live bait coming quick.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week.
There's still ice up there.
And use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel the bite better and give superb casting perforance. Well, when it comes
they're right in that transition between froze, the lakes being froze, ice out's coming. And then, but Sean said he should have leashes by next week, and he'll have the rainbows and some other shiner minnows here pretty quick.
To keep your bait in the strike zone.
I don't know where he's getting them from, but he's getting them.
Work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that
somebody's got a pond with an irrigation thing running. If they got minnows already.
Striker rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available.
That rainbow mix he does that's what I catch a lot of my walleyes on when I go up there. They're
for any reason up to 1 year after purchase.
Them walleye love them.
Come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see,
and that's my favorite kind of fishing too. That jigging a minnow, jigging.
At Trika.com. That's TRIKA.com.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Happy Easter, everybody. I got my buddy Joe on from Fourth Arrow Winsent, and of course, Fourth Arrow Winsent, Final Rest, Tree Thrasher. Did I forget anything?
The only other one is Slayer Hunting Blinds. That's kind of in the mix.
I don't know why that always doesn't come to my mind.
I mean, there are quite a few now. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I don't think I have a Slayer hunting blind.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I do. I will say this: you guys got the best hunting chairs on the market, flat out.
Oh, I really do love that chair.
I got a couple chairs from Joe at the Iowa Deer Classic last year. And I got one in the blind that we have at the lease, and then I keep one with me for my pop-up hub blinds. That that chair is absolutely quiet. There's no noise. I mean, I can move, I can change, I can come over here to my other camera, I can move. Where I've had chairs before where they, and that's not good when you've got turkeys at 10 yards,
Yeah.
Yeah,
no kidding.
That chair is solid and it's quiet. You guys, hands down, have the best chairs I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
comfortable.
I love it. Well, that's the other thing too. Like a lot of the chairs I've used on the market, they kind of like lean you forward just like a little bit too far, where it's not super comfortable. But ours, I've really liked it because it kind of just reclines just slightly, so it's a very nice and comfortable position, and you gotta not fall asleep in the deer blind.
No, and you can adjust them too. It's really nice.
Yep.
Tim, you get those honeydews done, that's for sure. Thanks, Don. Hey, you be good. Happy Easter, buddy. Hey, for people going bear hunting, I know we got some folks going spring bear hunting too. Don't forget, wind scent is just not for deer. I've used the wind scent donuts scent. It smells just like Krispy Kreme donuts. When you heat that scent up, and the bears go, they just love them. And so Joe, that's if you're going bear hunting, you would have that, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's actually been a few years since I've been up there hunting. A few years back, we went up to Saskatchewan, Canada, on a hunt, and I was running the donut shop scent, and I had a couple bears come right up to their nose on it. One of them was a smaller bear that I'm like, I don't really want to shoot this one, so I ended up taking the remote control with the wind scent unit, and I fired it off a couple times, like right in his face, and he was like really curious and sniffing it. It's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that it's. How do I say this? I will just tell you this. The last time I had it out when I was bear hunting, the bears came up, smelled it, sat down, crossed his leg, and said, "Can I please have a cup of coffee?" That's how realistic that scent is. I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah, it works out really well.
That's no stranger. That's my friend the ranger. That's a great scent there, boo boo.
Are you bear hunting this year?
You know what? I put in for Minnesota. I love going up to Minnesota. I've been to Alberta a couple times and shot bears, and Ontario I've been up there a few times. But I love Minnesota. And the thing is I don't want to get political here, but they keep cutting tags, and there's those poor folks that live up in northern Minnesota. They've got so many bears, they're a nuisance, and it's all a political thing up there with the bear tags, and I don't understand why. They need to get some new legislators up there, or the governor or whatever, but it's really not, Joe. When I've shot 9 bears over the years, okay. And bear meat's delicious. I love bear meat. Jenny, everybody, the bear burgers, back loin, straps, burger, roast, you name it, it's all great. And I think I'm totally out of bear now, but I like going up there because it's not uncommon for you to shoot a 350, 400, 450 pound bear up there now. When I first started bear hunting in Minnesota, if you shot a 200-pound bear, that was an average good bear. And these bears are getting so much age on them now; they're huge. So I think I'll have 5 preference points. So hopefully I draw.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, I've been putting in for Michigan here, but if you want to be in the Lower Peninsula, you got to have quite a few points. But I'll probably end up trying to do the UP one of these days and get up there. There's plenty of bears up there. So.
Oh yeah, you guys are lousy with bears up there. Northern Wisconsin too. Wisconsin's got a lot of bears.
Yeah.
But that upper
UP is basically the same thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. But when I used to go up there bear hunting, I mean, I'd see moose all the time. That was the coolest freaking thing I ever seen in my life. I'd be in a stand, and you'd hear whoosh, 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 and then you look over, and all you see were legs going through the swamp. I mean, it was just freaking. It was, and then the stupid wolves got introduced again, and they're just killing moose calves and whitetail deer fawns, and that's another thing too. It's so political, is the wolf stuff.
Yeah, that's gotten really bad in the UP too. It's just like the deer population in a lot of areas has been pretty devastated.
It's bears will eat deer fawns. A lot of people don't understand that, but they do. And listen, I think wolves are beautiful animals. They really are, and everything. But you got to manage it. I mean, you have to have sound conservation management, and take the stupid emotion out of it, and in the politics. I mean, I'll shut up, but that's as controversial as I want. Ken says that would be a good. Ken says he's going to get one of those 1 cent donut shop cartridges, and he's going to run that in the office to prank his employees.
There you go. They're going to be running in. Hey,
Yeah.
where's the donuts?
Where's the donuts? Hey, and I'm not exaggerating, Ken. Within 15 minutes, you're going to have people in there drooling. It's the Pavlovian donut response. Yeah.
Exactly.
Man, where's the donuts, man? I smell them. They're right there. Scotty says, I need a Daylight donut bacon maple. Those are really good. You ever had Daylight donuts?
I have not.
Yeah, they make I know it sounds gross, but they make a maple Long John donut with bacon in it. It is absolutely...
actually, that actually sounds good.
It absolutely is amazing. I mean, it really is. Morning, Dirk Stark. Do you know Dirk, Joe? He handles the marketing for Flex Fletch and Vezer and yeah, he Dirky Stark in Minnesota. He does a good job. So
nice.
Yeah. Well, a half hour always goes quick with you, my friend. Thank you for everything, and thank you for putting good stuff out there to promote. Because, that's the nice thing. I was talking about this. I did a video the other day, and I said if I talk about something, I promise you, the very least you can rest assured that these products work. Because if they don't work and if they're not good stuff, I don't care how much somebody offers me to talk about it. I'm not going to do it. And you guys, we've been with you guys for a long time now, and every year you guys just come out with more stuff. And I will never deer hunt without a 1 cent unit running. I just will never do it. I have it right there by my deer decoys with my pure whitetail scent running. And when I'm turkey hunting, I always use your stuff to film. You guys do nothing but great stuff. And even the people that have won those tree thrashers, they said, Dan, we thought you were kidding. But you know what? When they use it, they appreciate what we talk about. Because I use that. You can take that tree thrasher and you can simulate a turkey flying down. And if you got turkeys cut, and you can take that, you can yelp, and then you can take it like the accordion, and you can make it sound like a turkey scratching. Same thing when you're deer hunting, with the deers out there making a scrape or rashing up on brush. That thing really works. It's not a joke.
Yeah. Yep. I've had really good luck with it.
Yeah, it's good. Even Larry Mack likes it.
Yeah, we got him to ditch his bag of leaves.
We got him. The magic. Yeah, the magic bag of leaves is gone. Yeah. All right. Tell them where they can find you, Joe.
Yeah, you can check out all the stuff we talked about at fourtharrow.com, and that'll have links to Fourth Arrow Camera Arms, Final Rest, as well as Winsent.
Yeah, we're giving away some POV. Larry, I gotta check my list because I can't remember. We are giving away prizes. Hang on. You just came out with this, and you said I could have 6 of them. It was the new phone. Hey, before you leave, tell them the new phone deal.
Yeah. So we actually just released a new phone mount for your bow. So a lot of guys that, if you're doing more of a spot and stalk hunt, or if you just want to start to dabble in filming without having to, buy a lot of equipment, we launched a new phone clamp bow mount. It just mounts to, if you have a standard bow, it will mount directly onto your bow via the stabilizer bar. If you have a newer Matthews that uses the integrated bridge lock stabilizer bar, it just mounts right above it with a little included bolt. It's super easy to attach to your bow, and then you can just slide your phone in there with that little clamp and film your hunt that way. I actually filmed we have a MagSafe version where you can put a little MagSafe magnet on there as well. I used that last year and ended up filming my biggest whitetail in Michigan with the bow. I ended up filming that, and that worked out really well because I was spot and stalking him through a swamp, and I didn't have a way to have a camera arm with me, and I didn't have any monopod stake with me, so that was at that point my only option. So it works great as a backup option, or if you wanted to start getting into filming, it's a great first option too. It's not going to be as good as a camera on a camera arm, but at least it's something. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, we'll give a couple of those away towards Father's Day, folks. So here in the next couple of weeks, we'll give a couple of those away. So thanks for putting out some great stuff, man. And that's called that. It's like a magnet donut. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So there's two versions. The standard version is just like a little phone clamp that you can just clamp your phone on. It's really easy to do with just one hand.
Yeah.
And then we also sell a little magnet cookie that works with guys that have like MagSafe phone cases, which is super convenient. So.
Okay, and they can find that on the what's
Yep, fourtharrowcamearms.com. You'll be able to find it there.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Are you going out tomorrow?
I'm not sure. I might try to sneak out before church in the morning. We'll see.
Hey, well, you know what? Couldn't you go back out after we get off the air?
I might be able to get out this afternoon, later today. I don't know.
I would.
About my dad's birthday party, but I might be able to sneak out.
If I was you, I'd try to get out about 10 o'clock, man, because they get fired up at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go. If you get one, send me a picture.
All right, sounds good.
Happy Easter, Joe. Thank you.
Great. Same to you. Thanks for having me on.
There he goes, Joe Coy, everybody. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Bada bing, bada boom. You're out of bear. Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company?
Yep.
Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable.
Morning, Jonathan. Morning, Travis.
Alpaca socks will whip away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Try a pair of Norlander socks, pure alpaca, pure comfort. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com and give your feet a treat.
Veins are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years.
We're having ham, Skip. Ham.
With a much greater taper than veins out there. This contributes to
I'm sure Jenny's making homemade potato salad. And
Flex Fletch veins also
we'll have ham and
reshaping or bounce back.
I guess that's about all I know. I'm sure she'll make some rolls.
Consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vein for you. To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great
You can't hear Andrew. You should hear how he talks about me when you're not on the air.
FlexFletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
Excuse me, but no, it's one of those where, man, I thought everything was going well. We're going to have
looking for an easier way to haul your gear for your outdoor adventures or projects? Well, have you looked at Compass Carts? Compass Carts.
Well, I'm glad you said that because your turkey bonus your Easter bonus just went bye.
I know. Yeah, there's always room for more.
Yeah. I had a nice little check for him for Easter, and I'm not going to give it to him now. You already hear him dish me off. He's over there talking to Smeltzer.
Yeah. Very much so.
They also convert to a carrier for your bike or gear by simply loading to your vehicle hitch with ease. So no more struggling to get your diesel or other game and gear back. Just load it on your Compass cart. And you're on
Lou, I won't start fishing until June, buddy.
Find a dealer near you.
Yeah, I got stuff to do with turkey, and the iCubs deal is May 30th, so I probably won't get a chance to run a fishing line until June. But that's good fishing time. I missed the crappie bite a little bit, but that's okay.
Providing gentle yet effective relief. Their products promote
One of these years I'll get done super early. Then I can get in the crappie.
Antimicrobial.
Love that little paper mouth.
This unique blend not only accelerates healing, but also supports your pet's skin's natural defenses with its low pH level, promoting a healthy skin barrier.
I'll probably start off in Minnesota. I got to go get my boat. My boat's up there in storage.
Vezercare has a product to help. Their treatment cream and horse spray effectively repel these irritating insects for exceptional.
Yeah, grab my boat and hopefully bring some walleyes home.
And find them at your local veterinarian or online at vezercare.com. Give your beloved animals the natural care they deserve with Vezercare, ensuring their comfort and well-being. Find them at your local veterinarian or online at vezercare.com.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed Golf Cart.
located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it
What's
comes
that?
to food plot seed
That's
and deer
not us.
feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie Six to their attractants
Did that
like
play?
Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck
Don't
Rock.
play it.
The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction.
You need to email him and tell him that's not ours.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Time to head over to Ore Labor Road and go check in with Joe Smeltzer. Joe, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How's it going?
It's good. You know, if you were going to go buy something for your wonderful wife, you would probably head over to Herman's Fine Jewelers, wouldn't you?
That's right.
You know, because you know that as well as every good Silverado truck, that Herman's has 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock, and you could fit all them in the back of that truck with no problem, right?
That'd be a heavy load.
It'd be a heavy load.
I was wondering how you were going to fit those two together.
Oh, I got time to fit all this in. So, and you know, as well as an LTZ package comes with a lot of items, you know, Herman's can do custom jewelry. And, you know, that's always nice if you need something to make specifically made jewelry-wise to put inside your truck detail, right?
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, and if you just don't wear any jewelry,
you should be on the radio.
I should. And if you just don't wear jewelry anymore, instead of just letting it sit there and collect dust, you might need to go over to Carl Chevrolet and get some running boards or a bug shield if you don't deal with Joe Smeltzer on a trade-in. You know, you could take that fine piece of jewelry over to Herman's Fine Jewelers at 2900 University and trade that in, and then head back over to Ore Labor and afford those running boards or a bug shield. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing. Were you thinking about that all day long yesterday?
No, it just popped into my head. You know?
I like it. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, because I always say when I get into my ZR2, it's like a diamond. It purrs, purrs, purrs. Yeah.
Purrs, purrs, purrs.
It's like a gem. Works like a gem. 222-2600 if you want to call Herman's and tell them they're beautiful people. So, you know, I got to tell you, I want to brag on the people in the Quick Lane. I took Jenny's Equinox up there and Raven. And
Come by and say hi.
You weren't there.
You never called.
I did call. You didn't answer. And again, I got nothing but professional, pleasant. I mean, I got there at 6:30 in the morning, and I was done in like 35 minutes. I mean, it was amazing.
That's early.
I know.
You bringing donuts?
No, but Raven.
Yeah,
I brought Raven with me, and they always.
Andrew brought us donuts.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, I never get donuts out of him, so there. That's another reason he's not getting that Easter bonus now. Yeah. So,
bug shield, right?
Yeah, no bug shield either. I gotta tell you, they got me in and out of there so quickly, and they're always so nice, and they always want to play with Raven. They're just nice people there.
I think they're there just for Raven.
They love Raven.
Yeah, I would be there just for Raven.
Yeah, they love Raven. So
Raven's coming in.
Yeah. So
hey, food recommendations.
Yeah, and I like it because I can just sit in my truck and I can answer emails or do Facebook posts, and by the time I get my stuff done, they got me out the door. And I always get a free car wash. Always. What's going on at the with the dealership? Or you got any big deals going on?
Rebates are still pretty good. It's just inventory is getting a little lower. So it's the values of trades are doing really, really well right now because inventory is really low, and that does affect values. So I mean, if anybody's thinking about upgrading to something different, the values of vehicles are doing really well right now just because of the shortage of inventory. We're kind of having some issues with that again.
Yeah.
But for the most part, there's some good rebates on Silverados. We still have a couple 2024 Tahoes and Suburbans available, which is the old style Tahoe that we need to to get off the lot, but overall everything's doing pretty well this week.
So does that mean I can get almost what I paid for my ZR2 like I did during COVID?
Nope.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I hate COVID, but I never seen anything like that.
COVID was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't get any chips, and I mean, I actually got as much as I bought my truck for because you didn't have any inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, it was awesome. You know,
I have more HD pickups now, new, than I do half-ton pickups, which is usually it's like 4-to-1
Yeah.
on half-ton pickups versus HDs. But inventory is just slow right now for a little while, and hopefully things get better here soon for us.
What about your Colorado, your ZR2 Colorados? You got plenty of those?
I have probably 35 to 40 Colorados total, but I would probably say probably 4 or 5 ZR2s, maybe a couple more.
Okay. Those are really neat. If you want a mid-size, yeah, look at those if you want a smaller truck, man. Those things rock. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, tell them where they can find you.
1101 Southeast, Oral Labor at the Rock, and you guys have a great weekend.
Happy Easter, pal.
Happy
Thanks,
Easter.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye. There he goes, Joe Smeltzer, everybody. All right, if you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, I'm going to get this Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey call out of here. And all you got to do is just call the Andrew at 244-1350.
I'm a definitive article now.
You are.
Did you hear that?
The Andrew. 244-1350. 244-1350. And I will give you a... should I give him the question first? What is a turkey beard made out of? If you know what a turkey beard is made of, you can call Andrew 244-1350. Just make sure you have one in the last 30 days. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Holy donut!
I wish I could just reach through and grab that and get rid of it.
Take your ideas and bring them to life. So when you need help promoting your business or special
Morning, Paula.
it's not always an easy choice. Have you heard about Boyd Creative Print Shop? They have over 30 years experience of helping
Happy Easter to you too, kiddo.
ideas into action. Boyd Creative Print Shop can help with custom graphic design on screen printed apparel, from shirts to design patches and embroidered hats. They also offer designs on bags, decals, stickers, and vinyl wraps.
What'd you say that was? Smokehouse Barbecue? Yep. Yeah, that's not us. You need to email him and tell him that. Yeah.
Creative Print Shop has hundreds of excellent customer reviews and will provide the same level of service to you when you need them. For more information to get your design started, please call Chantel or Andrew at 515-478-5776. That's 515-478-5776. Or check them out online or on social media or at boydcreativeprintshop.com.
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all bows are made the same, and that's especially true when it comes to gearhead. Gearhead bows are made in the USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well, whether you're in the tree stand
We got calls.
or the ground blind. If you're a saddle hunter, Gearhead is definitely a bow you need to check out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there.
Were you logging
Gearhead
what
shoots
commercials
for
we got?
100% customer satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in
Well,
Altoona,
we need to make a
Iowa,
list
or go
anyway.
online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead. Shop online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged, only to have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly becoming
Weeby Knives. Weeby Knives. Don't you like that? I like that. I think that's clever. That's what I cleaned my turkey with, was my my Red Fox. It was awesome, man. I was done.
From turkey hunting to deer hunting, trapping to camping, Weeby Knives are my go-to in the field. Don't believe
Hey,
me?
buddy, I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio right now. Can I call you back? I'll be off in about 10 minutes. Bye-bye. Bye.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeavyKnives.com and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you.
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and
I got a
cream,
feeling this is going home to somebody.
American gin or vodkas. Revelton Distilling
Isn't that
visitors
beautiful?
can't believe
I don't think there's anything prettier than a boxed turkey call. I mean, it's really a work of art if you think about it, because Todd makes these by hand.
They're located at
The workmanship on that, the detail, isn't that beautiful?
Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and
I love collecting these things, man.
Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a
When I pass away, I mean, Danny and Riley don't hunt, so I'm going to have to put in my will to have Jenny have like a garage sale for hunters, so everybody can kind of take in some of my stuff. Because I really would like it to go to somebody that's going to hunt with it, you know?
Hunting demands stamina. Jerky's high protein content provides sustained energy, keeping you full and focused throughout.
Good morning, mailman. Happy Easter, you and your family.
Choose Valor Jerky. Valor Jerky takes us outdoor essentials to the next level. Try Valor Jerky. Bold flavors like Tactical Teriyaki, Heat Seeker Spice, or Base Camp Original. Next time you're geared up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. As a veteran-owned company, Valor Jerky gives a portion of every sale directly to supporting veterans and first responder nonprofits. For the perfect healthy snack that gives back, choose Valor Jerky. Next time you're gearing up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. Visit theValorUSA.com to order.
Last one. Last one. We're coming back.
Been one of the few that have raised your hands to serve. Well, first off, thank you for your service. Everyone at MoVet Outdoors has been working hard to continue their mission since it started in 2019. MoVet Outdoors is a group of veterans that want to support vets after service by taking them on outdoor activities.
Yeah, my computer's in. I have to go get my computer.
In a supportive environment. At MoVet Outdoors, you can go on hunting and fishing trips, survival school, golfing trips, even take part at their.
You think I should migrate that over, or because I'm going to take this with me and trade it in? Or I've already backed. What do you call that? I backed up everything. So is it quicker to back it up off my hard drive?
That I find takes a little longer, but it's more secure. I think I've had it where just transferring it over doesn't, even if you have like preferences or certain things say
it doesn't do it.
I haven't had great luck with that.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan.
But that's just me.
Okay.
It's not like it's been bad where I said they're going everything's destroyed.
Okay. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. This break is brought to you by the good friends at Advanced Family Dentistry. I was just there with my little girl, Riley, and Dr. Stewart took great care of her, and she had to get a couple cavities taken care of, and she was so sweet. Oh gosh, is it Carrie? Carrie Christie? I can't remember her. She is so nice too. Sorry about that, but Yegi, Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yegi came in there, and I introduced him to Riley, and there's some big news on the May the Floss Be With You stuff. I'll have big news for you here pretty quick on that. But hey, if you're looking for a great dentist, and I know this sounds crazy, a good experience at a dentist, go check out Advanced Family Dentistry. They're over at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. They'll take great care of you. Give them a holler, 964-1490, 964-1490, or check them out anytime at AnkenySmiles.com. Me and Andrew go there all the time. Andrew was just there, and he had a great time, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Great time.
Quick, easy.
Yeah, and you'll have the same experience at Advanced Family Dentistry. Go tell Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yegi we sent you. Let's head over to the phones. We got David up first. David, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Dan.
How you doing?
Good.
You want to try for that Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call?
I sure do.
What is a turkey beard made of?
Hair.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is not. It is not hair. Okay. Yeah, but that's a good guess. But
try again some other time.
No,
thank you.
Hey, David, we appreciate you listening.
Problem.
All right, thank you, buddy. All right, 244-1350. 244-1350. What is a turkey beard made of? If you can tell me that, you got a turkey call. 244-1350. Now, see, I feel bad for David because I've used this trivia question in the past. But he's not alone. A lot of people think it's hair, and it's not. Turkeys don't have hair.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's a clue right there. Yeah.
Turkeys don't have hair.
No.
They're hairless.
Well, I don't know if they're hairless, but it's I've already said enough. 244-1350. If you want a great box call, give me a call. 244. Hey Dan, what's up, buddy?
Good morning.
Good to see you. Happy Easter. Andrew, we got calls. Dan Murphy. No, Murph, you cannot give a clue. No cheating. I just gave it away.
8831.
Man, I can't wait to get out there and hear AJ sing, man. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. AJ's going to be playing. All right, who we got?
We got Bob.
Let's go talk to Bob. Bob, good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How are you, Bob?
I'm good. Very good.
Yeah. 30 days clear?
Oh, yeah.
All right. What's a turkey beard made of?
Feathers.
It is made of feathers. Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. Yeah. Now, see, I always thought it was hair, too. And then I started doing the radio shows, and I had these biologist guys on, and that's how I got educated to that. Yeah. But
Good for you.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll call you after the show. You'll love that turkey call.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, Bob. Thank you. We appreciate you. Man, that was quick. That was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. You know, we try to entertain and educate at the same time.
You know, we're a holistic show.
What?
Holistic. That's, I think, a fourth grade word.
Holistic?
Holistic, yeah.
A holistic show?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're holistic or not.
We may be hallucinogenic.
Yeah, I don't know what we are. We're an enigma wrapped in a riddle. That's what we are.
Ooh.
We are an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
You're going to be my partner for Scrabble.
Yeah. That's what we are. All I can tell you is we've been on for 27 years, so some people like mediocrity. That's all I will say.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
You got to have goals.
You got to have goals. Yeah. Let's see. We got, I don't know what's going on next week. I know I booked a couple people to come on. Speed's going to be coming on in a few weeks. Dave Bloom. I'm going to try and get Jim Coffey back on the air. The mushrooms, I've had a couple people ask for mushrooms. Southern Iowa might find a few. It's wherever your soil temperatures are getting in the 50s in the evenings. That's where you're going to start finding your mushrooms. So hopefully that'll happen here. If you haven't, I know a few people in Missouri started to find them. Southern Missouri, they're finding a lot of them. So it's not that far away. I will say this. Make sure you're taking your tick prevention. The ticks are out. Get that Game Hide Elimitic on. Game Hide, if you go to GameHide.com, they got big sales going on Elimitic right now. You can get in the bundles. And they still have turkey vests. They got one of the best turkey vests you could ever buy in your life in Bottomland. 60% off. GameHide.com. Please go and check it out. You're going to love the stuff. I'm telling you. Even Todd Rupert loves that turkey vest. It's amazing. Andrew and I will be back next week, God willing. Let me just say this at the close of the show. Please keep a good thought tomorrow about Easter when it's you're celebrating Easter, and remember what Christ did for us. If I always tell, I did a post yesterday. I am the least worthy thing in the world to benefit from what God did, what Jesus did for me on the cross, and we all fall short, but we can all benefit from what God did. So there you go. God bless you. Happy Easter. Thank you for being part of the Outdoor Call family. A new secret listener contest starts Monday. If you don't have the app, download it on your not on Facebook, on your phone or on your device app store. It's free. Send me a screenshot of a show that you're listening to Monday through Friday. You can do it once a day. And hey, you might be getting an email from me on Saturday saying you're a winner. I promise you, if you listen all year, you're going to win. You will. Harry, thank you. Ticks me off. There you go, Harry. We got to go. Bye.
You're heading out on your morning.
Thanks, everybody. I'm Enter Turkey starts next Saturday. Murph, go get them, buddy. Go get them. Happy Easter, everybody. God bless you. Thanks for being part of the show. We'll see you soon. If you need something, hit me up on Facebook. I'll talk to you later.